Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Tuesday, the 14th of January. The return of severe near hurricane force gusts threatens to ignite more wildfires across LA. Local weather services warn winds could reach up to 112 kilometres an hour over the next 24 hours. At least 24 people are confirmed dead and dozens remain missing, some buried under rubble. The Palisades and Eaton fires are largely uncontained. Local Fire Chief Robert Garcia told CNN the primary focus is preventing any new ignitions.
We spent quite a bit of time pre-positioning resources and making sure we have the reinforcements we need should we have another emerging fire.
The investigation into what may have started the fires is ongoing. Little detail is being offered by authorities. Businesses are starting to have hope for the next 2 years, despite weak demand. NZIER's latest quarterly survey of business opinion shows a net 9% of firms expect general economic conditions to improve. This compares to the previous quarter, where a net 4% were feeling downbeat. Deputy Chief Executive Christina Leung says the building sector is feeling the most optimistic, and sentiment in manufacturing and retail has also marginally improved.
A notable proportion of retailers expect a recovery in the next quarter, and with that expectation, some retailers were able to raise prices.
David Seymour isn't troubled by criticism of his treaty principles bill because he claims no one's had a valid argument against it. Submissions for the bill have now closed after the deadline was extended. Seymour says there haven't been any effective attacks.
All I've heard is noise and name-calling and abuse. If I got over that in about second year of primary, what would really require a thick skin is having someone stand up and prove why I'm wrong.
Nelson police have identified the man who was discovered dead in his Stoke home on Friday night. Officers found Darren James Cook while on an unrelated visit to a Suffolk Road property. The 55-year-old's body appears to have been there for some time. A post-mortem's been completed, but the cause of death is yet to be confirmed. The Mayor of Taupo can't quite explain how a man who escaped police custody got away. 30-year-old Samir Derek Belhajam fled a police transport vehicle at the Central Taupo District Court about 6 last night after making an appearance. He was wearing green prison-issued shorts and an orange high-vis vest. Mayor David Trevavis says it's currently incredibly busy in the centre of town.
Lots of international people in town, lots of New Zealanders on holiday here, so a real mixture.
A train was stopped and a section of track temporarily closed after a vehicle crashed and was left abandoned on tracks near Levin. Police say they signalled for it to stop after it was spotted travelling at excess speed near Kuputaruan about midday. They say it instead fled and was not pursued. Cordons are in place while officers try to locate anyone who had been in the vehicle. Kiwi Rail has assessed the track for damage. To sport, and one Test All Black Sean Stevenson will be released from his contract for around 6 weeks to take up a deal with Japan's Kubota Spears. The top of the table, Otago Sparks have handed the Wellington Blaze their first defeat of the Women's T20 Super Smash season. Travel issues owing to the weather in the United States have forced Hockey New Zealand to shift Game 1 of the Visitors' 2-Test series against the Women's Black Sticks in Auckland. The games will be played Sunday, Monday, rather than Friday and Sunday. I'm Raylene Ramsey, and that is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.